Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Hey, Silent Spy. How you doing, boss? Yeah, it's been a little while since we had our drop the little thing that I keep in front of the camera when it's not being used, but I'm sure I'll find it later. It doesn't really matter. It's been a while since we had our last stream. I've been sitting a whole week in southern Norway doing military IT courses, so good to be back. And then I sat in western Norway for a little bit. Good to be back. Norway is dying in snow already, of course, and it's super cold. Somehow in 1 week, the temperatures just immediately dropped to absolute nothing. Just from when I left, there was no snow. Like when I left here in Eastern Norway, there was no snow. There was no below. It wasn't freezing. It wasn't below zero. By the time I came back a week later, there's snow on the ground. And I left the window open in my apartment, which was, in hindsight, maybe not a good idea, but yeah, because it was quite cold in here. In other news, I've actually finally gone ahead and I don't think I've talked about this because we haven't been streaming for a little while, but it's been a long time goal of mine to change my what's it called again? Service branch from the Norwegian Naval Defense Force to the Royal Norwegian Air Force. And I have actually finally been granted that. It happened while I was in southern Norway. So I'm finally in the process of, or I have already changed out all my ranks for Air Force ranks, which I'm kind of excited about. And I'm going to show you actually the ranks in a second because I have them. I physically have the little insignia that you put on uniforms, and I figured I'd show them to kind of mark the point, actually. But we're gonna play Warzone because new Warzone's out. I want to skip this song. It's a bit too much for what we're doing. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually gonna show it in a sec. I'm gonna show the uniform insignia to kind of prove the point. But I'm really stoked about it. I can no longer wear my Navy stuff. It's all gonna be Air Force. It's pretty dope. But yeah, we're gonna play some Warzone. I tested it a little bit yesterday, both on the issue laptop that I have and on the desktop. Tried it a little bit yesterday with Nico, Warzone that is, for an hour or so, maybe a little bit less even. We didn't play a lot. We tried the new mode that they released, and then we had, I think, one match of actual Warzone. So I haven't really played it a lot, and I think it's going to be a good time to just stream and have a good time with it. Sounds what says had a half-meter of snow and buses and trains weren't going, so I had no school yesterday. Really, and today I had 2 canceled classes because the teachers weren't there. Wow, snow is hitting Sweden hard, huh? No, it's not really that bad here, but there's a pretty big traffic's been kind of jammed up a little bit, even though they've been warning people about coming snowfall for weeks. But it still backs the traffic up a little bit, and then you've got people that swear to only use winter tires and not studded winter tires, which are a big difference when it starts getting cold. Winter tires work great on snow, but not so much on ice, which is kind of the big problem. But yeah, that's our plan for today. Just play some Warzone, chillax and relax. As always, anyone who wants to play is more than welcome to join in. I think Nico's going to come by a little bit later, so he's going to be here at least. And yeah, I think we're about ready to play some Warzone. Let me get a drink out. Your PC is too shit for Warzone, really? You seem to be able to play just about everything, so I'm assuming you've tried. Like, have you tried Warzone 2.0? Or have you just tried the old one? I feel like the current Warzone is both 2.0. Okay. The current Warzone seems to be a little bit smaller as well somehow, which is kind of surprising. Thankfully it is smaller because the other Warzone was getting kind of ridiculous. But yeah, man, pull up me. Hello. Got the God rays behind me because the Let me try and fix that actually. So it'll be a little bit more visible. I'll do this. Pull this up. Not really. It's like casting this crazy shadow. Well, it doesn't really matter. I just actually wanted to show, sorry, the Navy versus Air Force insignia. I haven't talked much about it, but it's been an annoyance of mine since I rejoined the Norwegian Armed Forces less than a month ago, or yeah, two days from a month. I was forced to re-enlist in the Navy, and the problem is, I'm at a base where people don't really know what Navy insignia are. So this was my my old insignia, and absolutely nobody knows what this is. And you wouldn't think that's a big problem, but it gets kind of annoying over time when nobody knows what you are. I can get kind of blind to stuff like that. I don't realize how odd it may seem. To like, civilians think it's super odd that you're treated differently based on your rank. I've talked to some friends of mine, and they're super surprised by, you know, that you're treated differently based on your rank, which is kind of a given. But yes, some people think I was a conscript wearing this, and then you've got the more universally recognizable Air Force equivalent rank. I'm gonna put it up next to it. Hold on, there we go. So this is the Navy one, and obviously this is the new Air Force rank. A little bit more recognizable for most people. Even people in the military don't really know what the Navy thing really is, but everybody seems to know what that one is. It's a little bit more international and universal. So that's kind of cool. I get to wear that now instead of the fries, which is cool. That's what we nicknamed it. We nicknamed this the fries because it kind of looks like fries. It doesn't look very good, I'll be honest about that, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's try and actually play Warzone. I have no idea how well it's gonna... Oh, okay, it kept me around.